Hey everybody, Steve here, Press by One. How are you? Hopefully you're doing wonderful on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. It was actually really rainy here in San Francisco, very rainy. And we had a soccer tournament this weekend, which meant we were in the rain a lot. Uh, anyway, so here we go. We're gonna play. You can see I have it reset. I just decided to do this. Uh, just got back from the tournament, took a hot shower because I was cold. But let's go ahead and play. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a pyramid betting scheme combined with a spread technique. Pyramid means normally means 1 unit on the outside, 2 on the 4 and 5. I'm sorry, the 5 and 9, 3 on the 6 and 8, and then back. So 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit, 3 unit, 2 unit, 1 unit. Spread, we're familiar with that one already. That's where you start off with the 220 inside. First hit when you're 70, you split it to the 4 and the 10. So what we're going to do is we're going to put 2 units on the 5, 3 units on the 6, 2 units on the 3 units on the 8, 2 units on the 9. So it'll actually be, what would that be? I don't know, an extra $60. So instead of 220, it'd be 280 inside. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have two different bets going on. We're going to show what happens if you have if you do a half press every time. Once we get the spread out of the way, then we'll do half press versus unit press, and we'll just see what happens with that. All right. Let me get my phone, my normal thing of logging onto YouTube after I've already started my video, because that's the way I roll. Okay. Here we go. Let's just see what happens. I've got red zone going on my TV on my wall. I've got craps going on my table, and let's just have some fun with this, shall we? We have two $2,000 bankrolls. Booyah, booyah, right there. We're gonna go. I'm not gonna worry about the all tall small. I'll still keep up with it, but I'm not gonna do any betting on it because the only thing that we're really looking at today is the differences between the half press and the full press. The half press and the unit press once we're finished with the spread. All right, here we go. So I like the spread. I want to keep working on the spread. Let's go ahead and get set up. So to begin with, it's going to be rather easy because it's going to be the same. We'll have 50 and 50. Oops, I need to show it where you guys can see it. There we go. And then 50 and 50 again. Awesome. Okay. Oops, I combined my chips. That wasn't very smart. There we go. That's good. We're gonna have we're not worried about the pass line because it's gonna be the same for both players. So I'm not worried about the pass line. We're just gonna ignore the pass line, 100%. And we're also gonna ignore the come out roll because literally all we're doing is we're checking how the betting aspect of it works. That's all we're doing. So let's go ahead and get the cap set up. 1, 2, 3. And oh geez, I gotta do more than that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then the final 1, 2, 3. All right, there we go. So we have 50. We have 50, 90, 50. Sorry, 50, 90, 90, 50 is what we have for everybody. We're not going to worry about come out rolls. We're going to shoot come out because we want to have, if it's a 0.7, if it's a come out 7, we don't want to get penalized for that. But we're not going to worry about having. Joke me up. We're not going to worry about having money on the pass line, though. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh, that choked me up, guys. We're going to shoot the 6554 dice set. Baby, you want to shoot it all today? Andrew. 6554. Oh, you can't even see me on the screen. Well, y'all just have to deal with that. You know I'm here. 6554 dice shot. Everything's working. Nice, easy toss. We start off with a 516. 516 for our first row. Bring the 516 in. We're going to mark the 6 right there. We're going to go and mark the 6 right there. Each of these is going to pay $105. So the first couple hits really don't matter. We're just practicing the what do you call it, the spread. So the 105 is going to go, each side gets paid 105. There we go. And what we're going to do is, again, we're not worried about the pass line, so we're just going to leave everything up here. So I got $105 each way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just throw 50 over on the 4. And I'll throw 50 over on the 10. That's $100. And I'll do the same thing over here. 50, 50, 50, 50. All right. Actually, no, I shouldn't do that. It's going to be just 25 each because we have the extra love right there. Okay, cool. So I need to give, I got $100 here. I got to split that up. So let me do this. All right. There we go. Okay, we're good. Each side gets $5. Okay. We're even up right now. Here we go. Normally, second throw, what we'd be doing, we'd be looking for the second throw. Yo. 6, 5, 5, 4. Dice set. Dice are out. Dice are set. Nice easy toss. That's a yo. That's a 5, 6, 11 second throw. Yo. We just would have made $80 for each side. Well, minus the 15 we would have bet. So, okay. 6, 5, 5, 4. Dice are out. Dice are set. Nice easy toss. Back to back yos. That would have been even more money because we would have upped it to $10. We just would have made between those two rolls $240. And instead, we didn't make diddly squat. 6, 5, 5, 4. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. 3, 5, 8. 3, 5, 8. Oh, 6 is a point. Hold on a second. Before we get too far gone here. 6 is a point. Now we just rolled the 8. Let's mark the 8 with 2 11s there. The 8's going to get paid $105. Now, normally, the way that this works on the spread is we now pull down to table minimum. All right, so what I'm going to do is we're going to sort of pull down to table minimum. We're going to go ahead and we're going to pull down those. And let's just pull down. We're going to just go back to 220 inside and call it good right there. Okay, so we're at 220 inside. That means we've made, the first hit we made $70. Second hit we made, first hit we made 105. Second hit we made 105. So we made $210. So we're $50 in the hole right now. But at least we're only $50 in the hole. All right, so now we keep going. So right now the two sides are exactly even. Now this is when things could start getting, well, one more hit and then things will start being different. 6, 5, 5, 4. Nice, easy toss. Hard 6, that's the point. All right, hard 6 is the point. Mark the point. Each of these is going to get paid $70. Oh, let's get out the 70s. There's for one side. And there's for, oh, that's shorted. There's the other side, 70 and 70. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to push them each up by 1. So the 6 is going to be our half, as our full, as our unit press. 1 unit is $30, so it's going to look like 90. The other one is going to go up what we normally consider half press. Normally we go from 60 to 90. So they're still looking exactly the same. Each side is going to capture $40. So right now we're dead even. Everything's the same. Everything's the same. Here we go. 6, 5, 5, 4. Dice are out. Dice are set. Nice easy. Toss, come out, roll. 3, 5, 8 on the come out. 3, 5, 8 on the come out. There we go. Each one of those is going to pay $70. We're going to do 75 for 5 on each one of them. So 75, 75, $5 each. And then we're going to throw $5 each because we're going to make it look back up to 90 and 90. Each side pockets $50. All right. And we keep rolling. So far, everything's exactly the same. In real life, I'd be putting down $5 on the ace deuce, $5 on the yo, $5 on the crap check. 6, 5, 5, 4. Dice are out. Nice easy toss. 1, 2, 3. Ace deuce trace, $80. A second throw yo comes through for us. Mark that. Mark that. All right. So we just would have made $80 minus the 15 to keep it up. So we would have made $65. Then we just would have upped everything by 5. So now we have a $30 bet. 10 on the ace deuce, 10 on the yo, 10 on the C. 6, 5, 5, 4. Dice are out. Nice, easy cut. 3, 2, 5. That's the first time we've hit a 5. Bring the 5 in. Mark the 5. Now here's the first time we can have some variation, okay? So first off, it's going to pay each of $50 is going to pay $75 for 5. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Here's $5 for one side and $5 for the other side. Now here's where the difference, this is what I'm getting at, where the difference could come in. So the price is, the side that's doing the unit press, which is over here on the left, is just going to go up 1/4 because that's a unit. The unit's a quarter. Over here, we want $70, so we're going to go up by $35. For the other side, I'm going to throw in 25. I'm throwing 10 cents into it, or $10 into it, and that's going to make it look like $85. And so one side pockets $40, the other side pockets $50. And we roll. 6, 5, 5, 4. Dice are out. Nice easy toss. 5, 4, 9. Okay, so we have the same exercise, just going the other direction. So throw a nickel in on each side. There's a nickel in on each side. Each side's going to pay $75. There's 75. And there's 75. We're going to push that up by 1 unit. We're going to capture $50. We're going to push it up by 1 unit and $10. And so now it's 8.5. Captures a $40. Here we go. 6, 5, 5, 4. Dice are out. Nice easy toss. 2, 4, 6. Okay. Now here's where we're going to start seeing some big differences between the two. This is where the differences really start to come to fruit. Each one of them has $90. So each one's going to pay $105. So the unit press side, there's $105. The half press side, there's $105. Here's where the difference comes in. The single press, the unit press side has 90. It's going to go to unit press is 120. So I'm going to grab a quarter and a nickel, and now it looks like 120. The half press side, we just won $90. It's going to go up by, or $105. So it's going to go up by $50. We'll boost a little bit of a power press, so it's going to take it up to $150. So we'll bring that. There we go. So one side, we're bringing $100 back to the table. The other side, we're bringing $40 back to the table. So now we put in a little bit. So, but you get the idea. Now we're beginning to see a little bit of spread happen on the paybacks. 6, 5, 5, 4. Dice are out. Nice easy toss. Oh, that's in that 2, 5, 7. 2, 5, 7. So not a bad little roll there. We made some money. Let's see, what can we leave up just to make our life a little easier here? Let's do this. Bring that in. Bring that there. That goes away. This is all good. And now that's all good. Okay. So let's just see real quickly. Let's see. We need 1 green. There we go. Okay, let's just see real quickly because we should be very, very close after that hand. So let's see what happens. I may have actually, dang it, Steve-O. I may have actually messed up because we should be real close. I think I overpaid one side, not the other. So I think the only place that we're different, to be honest, is that last roll. So if anything, I messed this up. I messed it up. Dang it. All right, let's just do reset these things. Let's make them as equal as we can. I think there's just a slight difference between the two. I'm going to throw in a whole stack and get a black. All right, so then let's see what we have on the other side. This is why I think I messed up, because when we look at the other side, I don't have nearly as many blacks. I don't have as many greens either. I just think I really messed it up. Okay, there's a whole stack of red. That's black. I think the numbers should be very, very, very close. They're not. So let's just do some balancing. Sorry about this, guys. Okay, those are balanced. That's balanced. Okay, that's right. Why don't we just completely balance it out? Okay. On that last hand, I think that's the only place where things were truly different, was on that last hand. And so the last hand, they each got paid $105. One of them went up by 60, so should have only gotten $45. The other one went up by 30. So it should be $30 in the favor of the unit press. It should be $30 in favor of the unit press. There we go. Okay, that makes it $30. Okay, let's try to do a better job this time, Shooter. And here's what we're gonna do. What do we want to do? You know what? Just to make life easy, let's just start. Let's forget the spread. We're just gonna do pyramid. We're gonna be set up as pyramid right from the start. There we go. Okay. So pyramid right from the start, and that way we can, don't worry, it'll make it easier for us to track this. Here we go. 6-5. 5-4 is the dice set. Dice are out. Dice are set. Everything's working. Nice easy toss. 1-4-5. Okay, 1-4-5 gets rolled. I always forget to reset these. There we go. Each one of these is going to get paid $75. Our 70 for 75, I'm dropping in 5. Our 75 for 5, I'm dropping in the 5. Each one of them is going to get paid $75. Now, the difference between the two. One unit press goes up by 25. And the other one is going to go up. I'm going to put a quarter. I'm turning in a quarter to get 5 reds, because it's going up by $35. That is a total half press. So $45 there, and it was $50 here. All right. Here we go. Did you say you wanted to shoot, baby? You should have seen her shoot yesterday. It was awesome. And you look beautiful. You should come on the screen. At least say hi to everybody. But you're so beautiful. She says she doesn't have makeup, so she doesn't want to come on screen, but she's beautiful. I don't have makeup. Maybe later. 6-5-5-4. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. 1-5-6 in the second roll. 1-5-6. We did not get the second throw yet. If we had been betting that, we did get the 6. We did get the 6. Now, again, we're immediately into a difference between the two. They're each going to pay $105. There's $105 each. Now, the unit press is going to go up by 1 unit, which means it's going to turn into $120, which means I'm capturing $75 in profit. The other side wins $105, but it's going to go up to $150, half press. So one side is pulling in $75, the other side is pulling in $45. So it's a $30 difference right there. So already seeing some of the differences. Let's see how it keeps going. If you have a short roll, it's obvious which one's going to do better. It's the longer rolls where it gets interesting. 3, 6, 9. Oh, the point is 5. There's the 9. There's the 9. Each side's going to throw in a nickel. Each side's going to get paid $75. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Again, the difference between the two. Over here, the 1 unit goes to 75. Pocket's $50. Over here, we have $75. We're going to turn in 1 red. We're going to get or 1 green, get 5 red, because we're going to leave 35 behind, which means they only captured $40. So $10 more on that one. And we keep rolling. 6, 5, 5, 4. Dice are out. Dice are set. Nice easy toss. Hard 8. Hard 8 gets rolled. Hitting numbers here. Hitting numbers. We would like to get a repeater or two, though. That would be a nice thing. But so far, no love. All right, 8 gets hit. Exact same story. Each side gets paid $105. There's $105 for each side. Now, the 8 is going to go up to 120. So I'm going to leave the 100 behind, pick up 75, leave the 100, and now it looks like 120. So I'm pocketing $75 over here, 105. I'm going to pick up $40, leave the 100 behind, it's 150, and I made $45. So instead of pocketing 75, I pocket 45. And we keep going. 6, 5, 5, 4. Dice are out. Dice are set. Nice easy toss. Hard 10, hard 10. We're not playing the hards because there's no point in it on this type of exercise. But here we're going to get to see an example. No, we're not. It's going to stay the same. 25, 25. Each side drops $1. It's going to pay $50 each. Press by 1 unit. Makes it 50. Half press makes it 50. So each side is going to capture a quarter. All righty. 6, 5, 5, 4. 6, 5, 5, 4. Dice are out. Dice are set. Nice, easy toss. 1, 2, 3. Uno, dos, tres. Mark the trays. Mark that. Mark that. Now mark that. We haven't hit one number twice so far. That's kind of the game here, is you want to hit the same number more than one time. 6, 5, 5, 4. Dice are out. Nice easy toss. Yo, 11. 5, 6, 11. E-I-E-I-yo. All right. So 2, 4, and 12 are all we need to hit for the all-draw small that we're not playing today, because we're just trying to show the differences in this betting. 6, 5, 5, 4. 8 hard. 8 with a kiss. Okay, now here's where we're going to see. Let's check this out. There's going to be a difference here again. The 8 gets hit. The press by single unit has $120. That's going to pay us $140. I'm going to get paid $150. And for 10, there's a 10 that has to go back. I'm going to bring the 110 remaining, and I'm making it look like 150. That's 1 unit up. The other side gets paid $175. So let's get our 175. There's the 175. Now we're doing a half press. So the 175 needs to go up to $240. So I'm going to throw in, there's 100. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, 1 green, get 5 red for it, and make it look like, let's do this, make it look like $240. So as one side is bringing back $110, the other side is bringing back $85. All right, so there's more of a difference between the two sides. And we keep rolling. 6, 5, 5, 4. Dice are out. Nice easy toss, weird roll. 3, 1, 4. Let's mark the 4. Let's mark the 4. So it's pretty funny. 8 is the only number we've rolled twice. Everything else we've just rolled one time. So much for dice control. Well, it's not the bad number though it's rolling. Okay, so it's going to be the same jig that we had last time. Up there on the 10, there's $1 from each side. Each side's going to get paid $50. Each side, one side's doing a unit press, which makes it 25. The other side is doing a half press, which still makes it 25. And each side walks away with a quarter. So each side is happy because they have a quarter at least. That bet has paid for itself. 6, 5, 5, 4. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. Hard 8 again. That is our third hard 8. We haven't had any 8s in between. So if you were playing the 8 and parlaying, you'd be going boo, yah. Okay, so one side 175. That's going to pay us 100. 150 is going to pay us 175. Where's all my greens? How do my greens disappear so fast? All right. I'm turning in a stack of greens to get a purple. Or in my house, it's a blue. And then I'll turn in another stack. On this side, I'll do the exact same thing. There we go. Awesome. Okay, now we have to get paid. We have $150, $120 pays $140. In other words, $150 for 10. There's the $150. There's the 10. Let's pick up those. Leave $150 behind. Pocketing $110. Oops, I did it on the wrong number. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's all the same. No, it's not. I just messed up. This is supposed to be 120. So let me get this back to 120. There we go. Okay, 150 pays 175 or 200 for a quarter. There's a quarter. We're going to make it look like 200. That's my payment. I'm going to up it by 1 unit. That puts it up by $80 or by $30. So now it's 180. Over here, we have 245. That's going to pay us 250. 250 for 5. Thank you very much. And we're just going to pop it to $300. Not a true half press, but this is how I normally would bet it. So that's going to skew this a little bit because it's not a true half press, but deal with it. All right, we're going to keep rolling. 6, 5, 5, 4. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss, big bounce. 1, 2, 3. Another ace deuce trick. No harm, no foul. No harm, no foul. Here we go. 6, 5, 5, 4. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. Ooh, weird roll. Hard 10. Another hard 10. We would be raking in the moolah, my friends. 10 gets rolled. We have each side's going to throw in $2 for the vig. One side is going to, well, both sides get paid $100, right? The press by 1 unit is going to throw into the quarter and make it look like 75. The half press is going to take the 50 and leave 100. All right. Keep on going. 6, 5, 5, 4. The dice are out. Nice, easy toss. Aces. Aces in both places. Ding, ding, ding. That is the small. We just hit the small, my friends. Congratulations, team. That's exciting. Look how excited I am. All right. 6, 5, 5, 4. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. 5, 4, 9. We hit the 9 again. There's a 9. Mark the 9. Okay, again, we're going to have a difference coming in. So on the unit press side, it gets paid $105. And we go up 1 unit, which means we're going to take it to $100. So we're capturing $80. On the other side of the house, we have $85. That pays us $119 or $125 for 6. There's the 6. There's a $125. And it's going to go up by $60. So in other words, I'm going to make it look like $150. There we go. So we're bringing home $60 on that side. All right. We're still looking for 5 is the point. It's just taking us a while to get there. 6, 5, 5, 4. Dice are out. Dice are set. Nice easy toss. 4, 6, 10. 4, 6, 10 gets rolled. And again, here we're going to have a difference. So the unit press pays $3 for the vig. It's going to pay us $150. And we're just going to make it look like $100. Simple pimple. The other side has $100. We're dropping 5. It's going to look like 200. Make it look like 200. Keep 100. So both sides kept 100 at that time. All right. And we keep going. 6554. Still looking for that point of 5. Nice, easy toss. 1, 2, 3. Another ace deuce trace, which, if I remember correctly, ding, 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 that's a repeater on the 3. That would have paid us 50 to 1 odds if we had been playing that. Dice are out. 6554. Dice are out. Dice are set. Nice, easy toss. Hard 10 again. Another hard 10. All right. Well, and that also, my friends, I've been doing a very good job of keeping me up there. That's 1 10, 2, 3, 4 10s. Ding, ding, ding. Another repeater. That would have paid 65 to 1 odds. And here, by the way, we have $200. We're gonna have to pay $10 for that. That 200 is gonna pay us $400, and we're going to make it look like 400, and we'll just keep the 200. Over here we have $100. We need to drop $1 big. That's gonna pay us 100. Oh, sorry, that's gonna pay us $200. But we're going to go up by 1/4, and we're gonna keep the other 175. All right, I've got to turn in a stack of black. All right, there's a stack of black. That actually makes 2 yellows because that's $2,000. And then over here, let's see, do I have enough? I'm going to turn in almost a stack with some green. That'll make it a full stack of 2. All right. Looking pretty good here. One side definitely has more money than the other so far. The Unipress is making more money so far, which is to be expected at this point. 6554. Dice are out. Dice are set. Nice easy toss. Ace deuce trace again. Another one of those bad boys. Mark it again. All right. We sure like those things. 6554. Dice are out. Nice easy toss. 6410. Another 10. We're killing the 10s today. All right, and this really throws off. This is where the half press is just going to walk away with some money, because the 10 on the unit press has $125. That means it's going to get paid $250, and only goes up 1 unit. So now it looks like 150. We capture 225. The other side is $400 on it now. 400. That means it's going to get paid $800. And we have press it, so it's going to look like $800, and we capture $400, which was more than we captured on the other side by a fair amount. So now the half press is just beginning to walk away with things. 6554. Dice are out. Dice are set. Nice easy toss. 516 gets rolled. 516. Mark the 6. Mark the 6. Okay, so the 6 on the unit press is 120. That's going to pay us 150 for 10. We're going to leave the 50 behind. So now the 6 looks like 150, and we're going to capture $110 to the table, to the rack. Other side of the house, we already have 150 on it, so that's going to pay us 175. There's the 175. And what we're going to do is we're going to go from 150, we're going to take it up to $245. So now that makes $240. I think it's the 45. So you're only pocketing $100 on that side. So we made a lot more money the other way. Here we go. 6554. Not a whole lot more, but just more. 6554. Dice are out. Nice easy toss. Hard 6. 6, a lot of hard ways here. Okay, the 6 gets rolled again. We're going to see some disparity here. The $150 is going to pay us $175. So there's 175. We're going to throw a nickel in, so that way it's $180. There we go. There's 180. Now over here we have $240. That 240 is going to pay us 280. And so what we're going to do, it pays us 280, 250, 75, and 80. So it pays us 280. And what we're going to do is we're going to pop it up to 300 even, capture the rest. So because we kind of upped it some, just a little bit, it kind of throws the numbers off. The unit press went up by $150, and the other one went up $220 because he didn't do a truly full half press, which I'm okay with because this is how I would bet it. That I don't always do the full half press on things, especially when the numbers start getting bigger. 6554, 6554. Dice are out. Dice are set. Nice, easy toss. 549. Another 9 comes in. Mark it. The unit press has $100. It's going to pay $140. I'm going to throw $10 in. It's going to pay us $150. There it is. And we're going to make it now look like $125. $150 is going to pay us, $210? Is that right? $140. Yep, $210. So we're going to grab the 210, and we're going to take it to 250, pocketing 105. So really, I got paid more on the 9 that time than the 10. Than the 9 with just $100 paid more than the 9 with the 125. 6554 or with 150. 6554. Dice are out. Nice easy toss. 358. Another 8. Not an easy 8. 358. I think let's see how many 8s I've had. That's 1. There's 2, 3. All of them hard there. 3, 4. So that's my 4th 8. There we go. Again, we're going to see separation here. One side has $180. So 180 is going to pay us 210. And we can actually just rotate it. What do we roll? An 8 on the wrong side. We can just rotate it. Leave 210 behind. Capture $180. So $180, thinking, hey, that's pretty good money. $180. I didn't have $180 a second ago. Well, watch what happens here on the 6, on the 8. The 8 has the half press guy has $300. That's going to pay him $350. $350. He's going to take half of that, which is $175, and add it on to that 8, which will just make it $150. So now he's up to $450, and he pockets $200. So now we're beginning to see where the half press on these longer rolls, the half press is going to be at a big benefit than the unit press. 6554. Nice easy toss. And that's the end of that. 347. 347. No more bueno. All right, but that was a good hand by that shooter. We made money. Both sides definitely made money. Let's just collect up a bunch of the bad juju. And let's reset everything else. There we go. And what we're going to do is we're going to leave the 5 and the 9 at 75 each this time. Let's leave the 5 and the 9 at 75 each. Let's get everything else set up, and we'll pay money into the kitty. There's that. There's that. Get those guys over there so they're not in the way. Okay. And one more. There we go. Oh no, I'm going to need 2 more. 3 more, dang it. There's that. And then there's that. Okay. The only thing I need to do is I need to put some caps on over here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Okay. So each side needs to put in money. How much they need to put in? That's 150. That's 200. So it's $430. Each side needs to put in $430. Each side has a $500 rack of greens. So each side will get $70 change. Here we go. There's $30. So that'll be a black chip coming back. And over here, 1, 2, 3, $30. There's 2 short stacks of 5 each. And why did I do it that way? What was I thinking? Oh, I was just paying it in. So I get the change. All right, there we go. That makes a lot more sense. I was curious what I was doing. All right, both sides are back in, and we're gonna work on the come out roll because that's just the way we play. Sucker. All right, 6, 5, 5, 4 is our dice set. 6, 5, 5, 4. Dice are out. Dice are set. Nice, easy toss. 6, 1, 7. Of course. Of course. What did we just say that was? We said, okay, there's 150, that's 200, so it's 400. It's $430. So it's going to have to pay. There's 430. There's 400. I think 430. All right, so both sides are back up at $430, and we're going to work to come out because, hey, what could go wrong? The dice knows. Hey, Mike, how are you? Hey, how'd your Bears do today? Weren't they in a close game? 6, 5, 5, 4. Dice are out. My Cowboys are off. Nice, easy toss. 6, 3, 9 is the roll. 6, 3, 9. Bring it in. Let's see. Get the 9 set. There we go. Get the 9 set here. There we go. Okay, 9 has $75 each. Let's go ahead and mark it. Each one of them is going to pay us $105, and we're going to see a difference right off the bat. There's the 105 for the unit press, 105 for the half press. So the unit press simply is going to get switched out, and so it's going to look like 100. The half press is going to go from 75 up to 125. So it doesn't bring in quite as much money. Stack it up on our rack, and we'll keep going. You don't watch football? Well, yeah, the 85 Bears is your name. I figured you would watch football. That's funny. 6, 5, 5, 4. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. 4, 5, 9. We immediately get the point right back. Back to back on the 9. All right, so the unit press has $100. Gets paid $140 or $150 for 10. There we go, and they're going to just press it up by 1 unit, so it goes to 125, pocketing 125. The other side has $125. It's going to pay $175. Unit press, or not unit press, half press that up is going to make it look like $200. So only capturing $100. All right, come out roll. Everything's working. Everything's working. 6, 5, 5, 4. Dice are out. Dice are set. Nice, easy toss. 1, 4, 5 is the roll. 1, 4, 5. No, fill 5. There's the 5. 5 is $75. Each one of them is going to pay us $105. There we go. And then we have the lesson. We do 5 goes up by 1 unit, so it's going to look like 100. And the half press goes to 125. All righty. Collect the cash, collect the cash. Here we go. Where's my dice? There it is. This is going to be our last shooter, 6, 5, 5, 4. I think you get the point here, 6, 5, 5, 4. Nice, easy toss. 4, hard 4, 4. Bringing that bad boy in. Mark the 4, mark the 4. Each one of these is $50, so each one of these is going to drop $2 in big. So each going to get paid $100. The difference is the 4, the half press, is now going to look like 100, so they're going to capture $50. The other side is going to pay $100, and we're going to drop a quarter down, so it's actually going to bring 75 back to the rack. So again, made more money than the other guy. 6, 5, 5, 4. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. 268, 268. 8 is the field number. Did not get hit. All right, mark the 8. Each one of these gets paid $105. Once again, there's the 105. Now, the difference is the unit press guy only goes up by $30. So it's now 120. The half press guy goes up $60. And so now it's 150. So one made $30 more on that throw than the other because the half press invested more of it. All right, here we go. 6-5. 5-4. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. Hard 6, he says. Hard 6 gets rolled. That's our first 6 this go around, isn't it? I think it is. All right. Yeah. All right, so again, exact same exercise. Each side gets paid $105. One side is going to make it look like 120, and the half press side is going to make it look like 150. So again, the unit press made $25 more, or 1 unit more than the half press. 6-5-5-4. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. Weird roll. 3-4-7. I knew it was weird. It bounced all sorts of funky. 3-4-7 gets rolled. All right, that is it. We're going to go ahead and pick up all the bad juju. And then let's see where we landed as far as our goal here. All right. Get rid of that. Okay. Let's count it, shall we? We're going to take advantage of the, so we have a whole stack of red. That'll be a black. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. We have 3 whites left over. I'm throwing 3 reds in with the $10 in whites. I'm going to throw 3 greens on top of that. That'll make $100. Then come back over. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to have 1 red left over. I'm throwing 2 greens with the $50 in red. That'll give me another black. And then finally, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to have 3 green left over. That's going to be another black. So let's see what we have here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have 3 blacks left over. So there's 500. That's 1,000. That's 2,000. That was our initial bankroll. So the half press ended up making a profit of $1,383. $1,383. All right, let's see about the other side of the house. See how he did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have $1 left over. That's $10. I'm throwing 3 reds and 3 greens on top of it. That'll give me a black. Thank you very much. What do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I got 1 more. 25. I'm going to throw 3 greens with it. That'll make another black. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to have 3 greens left over. That's 2 more blacks. And let's count it up. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's $1,000 plus 1 banana chip. There's $2,000. So there's the rack. Leave it to the side. So the shooter that was doing the unit press ended up being about $300 up. So over here, so the 1,000, 1,000, they counter each other. But check this here. Let me put this blue back over here, the purple back over there, and get 5 black. All right, so let's take away these 3 blacks and these 3 blacks, so those are even. These 3 greens, these 3 greens, those 3 are even. So we ended up with the difference of the unit press guy ended up with $301 in profit, and in comparison profit. Understand that in comparison profit, $301 compared to $8. So it's a $293 difference between the two. Overall, we did very well, right? Because we had our bankroll, we had $1,000 there's $500, $676. $1,376 is what the unit press guy made. So anyway, that's what unit press is about. You can see unit press actually performed better than the half press, even though we had that one really long roll. And that roll was what, 5, 10, 15, 20 rolls exact. Anyway, take it for what it's worth. All right, guys, you guys have fun. I'm going to go watch the end of some games. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye.